Hello there, welcome. In this video, I'm gonna explain the socio-economic factors affecting the business and industry, and also the business viability and its effect to the community. This is from our Applied Economics, Quarter 2, Module 10. By the way, I am Renal Cultura. And without any further ado, let's jump right in. So, what is socioeconomic? Socioeconomic factors are, therefore, the social and economic factors that shape and determine the dynamics a society will experience. These are factors that affect the behavior of a particular group, also known as a socioeconomic class. Perhaps the most interesting behavior of members of a socioeconomic class is their behavior as consumers. Different socioeconomic classes will generally have different priorities, and this will affect how they spend their money. Various socioeconomic factors that impacted business and industry are primarily the political, economy, social, and technological factor. These are the main economic factors that affect a business. So, socioeconomic factors and others that affecting the business and industry, including income, education, and occupation. So, in income, it is the amount of money individuals earn from their daily economic activities, be it employment, business, or investments. So, example for this is investments. So, investments like property, shares, and art can all earn money for you, either through an increase in their value, or this is called capital growth, and in the case of shares, by paying you an amount of money per share you hold, or this is called a dividend. Education. Education equips members of the society with the skills and knowledge they are required to be employed in different jobs and professions. It has been proven that investing in people's education leads to an increase in the skills and abilities to make up people's human capitals. In this way, people's education is considered an important predictor of job performance. Occupation. Occupation refers to the type of jobs people perform by virtue of their skills, experiences, or choices. You may be self-employed or work as an employee of an individual or organizational entity. An occupation is a work situation had by a person who has a specific field of interest and distinct skills that benefit that field. That person could look for a job within a specific occupation. They could be interested in continuing a career in that occupation, and if the occupation requires licensing and certification, they could pursue it as a profession. So let's proceed to other factors affecting business and industry. There are 7 other factors affecting business and industry. First, economic conditions. Before creating business plans or when evaluating existing ones, it is important to scan the external environment. Economic conditions refer to the state of macroeconomic variables and trends in a country at a point in time. Such conditions may include GDP growth potential, the unemployment rate, inflation, fiscal, and monetary policy orientations. Second, social environment. Social factors relate to pattern of behavior, tastes, and lifestyles. Composition of family is an example of social environment. Social environment consists of the customs and traditions of the society in which business is existing. It includes the standard of living, taste, preference, and education level of people living in the society where business exists. Third, government. This is continually updating laws in a wide range of areas such as consumer protection legislation, environmental legislation, health and safety, and also employment law, and etc. Government grants and loans can inject extra money into projects, which in turn can lead to expanded projects that are completed faster. This agility builds competitiveness and allows businesses to become market leaders. 4. Economic changes. These are closely related to social ones. The economy goes through a series of fluctuations associated with general booms and slumps in economic activity. Economic change is important for businesses to keep in mind because it can be directly related to the demand for goods and services in the market, like consumer spending. Economic change in business can come from various different factors such as changes in GDP and exchange rates. Fifth, political changes. These relate to changes in government influence. In recent years, these changes have been particularly significant because as members of the European Union, we have to adopt directives and regulations created by the EU, which then become part of the UK law. Political changes are closely tied up with legal changes. Sixth, changes in technology. These have also become particularly significant in the post-millennium world. This is particularly true in terms of modern communication technologies. The creation of databases and electronic communication have enabled vast quantities of information to be shared and quickly distributed in a modern company, enabling vast cost reductions and often improvements in service. The last one, environmental factors. The location of countries influence on the trades that business do. Environmental factors in business are the conditions that exist in a business environment. The major environmental factors in business are technological factors, economic factors, social factors, political factors, and cultural factors. So those are the socio-economic factors and others that affecting the business and industry. So let's proceed to our last topic, the business viability and its effect to the community. So the goal of community sustainability is to establish local economics that are economically viable, environmentally sound, and socially responsible. Viability is defined as the ability to survive, which in business sense is the financial performance and position. A viable business has great effects to the community. Some of these are: it provides community jobs in the business sector. It produces taxable income for the community. government continuously makes improvement in community infrastructure. It contributes more opportunities for the people in terms of services. It helps in the establishments. It leads and to improve business services to community, and also it improves community life. The recommendation in maximizing positive impact to community are: divert a proportion of revenues to a good and worthy cause for community development and outreach programs. Find creative ways to improve the life of firms, employees, and community. Establishments of linkage between business and community. Establishment of scholar grants. Help build customer attraction, satisfaction, and loyalty. Reduce risks of negative publicity, boycotts, and a tarnished public image. And improve product image, brand name, and reputation. Minimizing the negative impact on business, we have a ways for that. 1. First things first. Get your act together. Identify the problem and correct it at an operational or product development level. 2. Follow up, speak up, engage. Engaging the aggrieved customer with a timely, relevant, and contextual response that seeks to provide the individual with both an explanation and a resolution. Taking into account both spoken and unspoken concerns of the user who provided the feedback. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. God bless to all of us. Fearless.